opinion, the two sins Senator Abaribe committed by wearing the .Nation branded T-shirt. Senator Enyinaya Abaribe recently caused a stir on social media when he uploaded photos with a branded T-shirt that had the inscription, the .Nation. For what the words represent, the photos immediately generated mixed reactions from members of the public. Some people were not comfortable with the photos. Aide to Governor Sanwo-Olu Joe Igbokwe had attacked the senator representing Abia South Senatorial District of Abia State because of the T-shirt. In the report, which was made by Insta Beyond 9 Niger, Joe Igbokwe described Abaribe as an ethnic bigot and an elder for nothing. Senator Abaribe's inscription is perceived to be motivated by the statement President Muhammadu Buhari made about IPOB a few days ago. While answering questions about the IPOB agitation in the Southeast during an interview with Arise TV some days ago, President Buhari had described IPOB as a dot in a cycle. According to the report by Punch, the president said that they won't have access to anywhere even if they want to secede from Nigeria. The president's statement had triggered some discussion on social media, even though some people had said that the president was talking about the IPOB group and not the entire Igbo nation. So did Senator Abaribe do any wrong? By wearing a T-shirt bearing the .Nation inscription? In my own opinion, what he did was wrong. No matter how we choose to interpret Senator Abaribe's purpose for wearing the T-shirt, some things are just not proper. And in my opinion, there are two sins he committed with this T-shirt. One, the T-shirt appears as a mockery to the president. It is clear that Senator Abaribe's T-shirt is a reply to the statement President Buhari made about IPOB. As the president of the country and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, President Buhari is a father figure to all Nigerians, and whether we are in support of all his policies or not, he needs to be respected as the president and as a father. Just as we cannot mock our fathers because we are not in support of some of the things they said, I thought the president has to be respected in the same measure too. So I see his T-shirt as a mockery, and as a public office holder, Senator Abaribe didn't have to go to such extent. Two, his action might give more impetus to the IPOB group. Senator Abaribe ought to have known that the president was referring to IPOB when he said that they are like a dot in a cycle. So for Senator Abaribe to wear a T-shirt with such inscription, it makes it look like he is showing support to the proscribed IPOB group. And because of his political position, he ought to know that such an action is capable of giving more impetus to the IPOB group. We understand that we are in a democratic society where certain freedoms are allowed, but freedom becomes dangerous when it is handled wrongly. Some people might argue that Abaribe has the right to wear any kind of shirt that he likes, but then we also have to consider the harm that such a shirt may cause in the system. What are your thoughts on this? Do you see any wrong in the t-shirt that Abaribe wore? Please tell us what you think. Well, what I think the whole matter is that sometime the t-shirt that Senator Abaribe wore may give them the capacity to reform and do something in order to make the Igbo exist entirely in their life. Sometimes the dot in the cycle, as spoken by the president, may give the Igbo the the morale to be able to do something to make them stand as people that they are not dot that the president has present them to be. And again, like we have said, sometimes it may give them the wide range understanding, or it may even make them to go extra mile and begin to do something that they have not done before. I'm talking about positive things to make them exist, to make them discover things that they have not discovered before, to show that they are, they are an ethnic group. They are group, they are not dot in a cycle. Because if you want to talk about, let's say, if I represent a dot in a Nigerian map, you will discover that that people refer to as a dot might not amount to anything when it comes to represent them in the map of Nigeria. That means they have not gone anywhere. That means they occupy a very small space in the Nigerian map, and they are non-entity. They are nothing. They are not people to write anything about. Which, in other words, when you say a dot, they does not exist at all. That is what it means. So there are so many things to represent this article called dot. So it means so many things. Now, if Senator Abaribe has printed a dot nation t-shirt and wear it, I think they are trying to, it is not an insult or mockery to the president. They are trying to tell the president that as a dot nation, they are somebody, that he shouldn't represent them that way anymore, that they are more than what he called them. It's a kind of trying to build the people up. It's a kind of trying to encourage their people so that they will do something to build themselves up. I don't think this will not, the action of a t-shirt does not generate any mockery to the president or causing any havoc in the nation. It is something they are trying to tell themselves to stand upright, that they are somebody in Nigeria. They are not whom the president described them to be. That is my thought of the whole thing.